Good morning, tribe, and welcome back to another Galaxy of Heroes video with me, your boy Scribe. How the devil are we all doing? I'm sure you're all thinking, hey Scribble, hey, it's Galactic Challenge Day. Welcome back, my holotable heroes, to another Galactically Challenged video. Today we are on Ilum and we're facing off against the Resistance. It is an OG Finn lead with the Bag Bros and Zori and somebody else. OG Poe, he's just sort of hanging around there like a little bit of loose change dangling in your pocket. What are the feats that we need to complete for this challenge? Well, I'll tell you, thank you for asking. We need to complete the battle. We need to complete the battle with a full team of separatorists, and we need to complete the battle after attempting to attack out of turn 20 or more times. It's not attempt, it's actually you've got to attack out of turn 20 or more times. This is made a little bit more difficult by the modifier test of strength. Everybody starts with 10 stacks of hesitation. Every time you use a special ability, it will reduce that stack of hesitation by 1. Whilst you have hesitation, you have got some decreased stats, namely offense and tenacity, okay? But most importantly, you cannot assist and you cannot gain turn meters. So attacking out a turn without being able to assist is a bit of a pain, but not unmanageable, okay? So we can get this done in one battle. It's not too much of an issue. We also have win with the episode pass for those people that have whaled on the episode pass. I do still maintain it is a very good value pass to be buying, probably the best value pass in the game. And there is, of course, those for the Super Whaley boys to win with one version of Omega. Now, if you only did the marquee for Omega, make sure you at least go into tier 3 of this battle and finish it with that Omega. She doesn't need to survive, just go in with your marquee Omega and your most powerful team and just blitz through this. We will cover that in a second. But let's take a look at the top tier and covering off the feats. I'm going to start off with a team that I feel gets all of the feats very, very easily, and that is going to be Separatists. Okay, Separatists, attacking out of turn, all that good jazz. Let's do this. The team that we are going to be using, and I don't think that this is the most ideal team for this, I think Trench is actually better, is going to be a Newt Gunray lead. We're throwing in Count Dooku, Jango Fett, Watt, and Magna Guard. Okay, so the idea behind this is we can actually just stall out the enemy team, get rid of our hesitation, and get those attacks out of turn. Alternatively, there are a few characters that will be able to organically attack out of turn because Retribution from Dooku, or the counterattacks from Dooku while he has Riposte, are attacks out of turn, and Magna Guard can also attack out of turn. Alright, so it's pretty simple and straightforward. What, you just want to put that tank tech over on Maggie right at the start. Wonderful. And then we're going to use that little roll-up ability from our sniper droid, the summoned unit. After this, I recommend placing the weapons tech on Dooku to give him a little bit more speed. And then we're just going to start throwing out extortion. We're going to go find the pictures on our enemies' phones and go ahead and extort them. Now, first turn with Dooku, you want to use his Master of Makashi. That's going to give him Riposte, which is great. It means he'll attack out of turn when he... he'll ignore protection when he attacks out of turn. More importantly, whilst he has Riposte, he can counterattack. And that is an attack out of turn. After this, we're just going to be spamming specials, okay? Spam specials to get rid of our stacks of hesitation. Look at Maggie attacking out of turn there. Yeah, you do get stunned. It's okay. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I'm actually going to... let's see what the turn meter is. Turn order, it looks like Maggie is going to take a turn before the enemy takes any more turns, so we can quite safely place that med pack tech over here on Newt. He's going to be our little Healy boy. Now, I don't actually use this first special at all with the sniper droid. If you've got more than 5 stacks of charge or whatever it is, it will insta-kill an enemy, so if you're really struggling to survive, probably take out Finn, right? I don't use it because I don't actually want to kill the enemy. I want to drag this battle out, okay? So we're just going to spam specials for a bit, spam specials for a bit, spam specials for a bit. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's use specials from Maggie as well. Let's get rid of some taunting. And if you can, target an enemy that has got extortion, and you'll use this second special ability, this motivate. Now, normally this will call all of your allies to assist, but it is going to dispel buffs, and it is going to increase their cooldowns. It's also a special, so it's going to lower our stacks of hesitation, which is exactly what we want, okay? Exactly what we want. Right, let's try and keep our Maggie nice and alive over here. I'm actually going to use the specials. I want to spam specials with Wat Tambor as well, because specials with Wat Tambor will decrease his stacks of hesitation, and he will assist whenever an ally that has got a tech on has used a special attack. So that obviously you need to get rid of the hesitation for him to do that. Alrighty, let's target people that have got whatchamacallits on them. Inspiration, we want to try and get rid of it. If you lose your Magna Guard, don't worry too much, we can still revive them with Watt. There's more counterattacks there. Attacks out of turn is absolutely wonderful. It's exactly what we want. And when we've got lots and lots of extortion on the field like this, we have slowed the enemy down quite drastically. I'm not going to use this tank tech just yet. We need to wait for another revive off our wonderful What-Time Ball. There we go. I was trying to find out who had the debuff to cleanse. Okay, so we're just going to work our way through. Again, I'm not using that special from our good boy sniper droid. Just waiting at the moment, and let's see if we can stun the Bagbro Finn for now. We're just timing it out more than anything, guys. We're just trying to work our way through, make sure that we keep people extorted for as long as possible. That's also going to raise our offense when they actually cleanse it, and waiting to get that revive back on Maggie as well. Alright, so B2 is actually a pretty decent unit to use in here as well, because he can cleanse off that hesitation quite quickly as well. Alright, so rolling up over here, and we're definitely going to use that extortion ability, and we can revive our Maggie. Wonderful. Revived Maggie is a happy Maggie. Okay, always use Master of Makashi when you can with Dooku, because again, that's going to put that riposte up. Let's get that burning going. Wonderful, more extortions. Now, the only thing we want to be careful of is we don't actually want to defeat enemies here. We don't actually want to fully destroy them. That was another attack out of turn. Isn't that wonderful? Let's see. I kind of want to stun and control people. Yeah, you don't actually want to defeat people so much, because we want to try and drag out this battle as long as possible. So as long as the enemies survive, it's actually a pretty good thing. Let's see if we can get the stun. No such luck there. Alrighty. Okay, let's just look to get rid of debuffs. Who's got the debuff to get rid of? I'm clicking everybody here and it's not working. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's just keep extortion rolling right now. People are getting a little bit low, but there is good recovery on this enemy team, so they should be able to survive. Let's go Master of Makashi. We're down to 3 stacks of hesitation right now on Dooku, which is just great. I don't want to do too much burning here, because I'm a little concerned that we are going to defeat some enemies like Bagbro Finn. Don't actually want to do that so much just yet. Alright, let's get some stuns out. Oh, that's wonderful. We've got a nice little stun, double stun over here. Again, I'm not going to do the burning here. We're just going to hold off a second. I will do the extortion though. Wonderful. So the problem with burning is obviously it does additional damage over time, which is something that we really don't want to do, because we don't want the enemy to lose any units. Let's go ahead and heal up there. Just a basic is fine, and a basic is fine. And yeah, sure, it's basic over here. Wonderful. And we can strip that taunt. More specials, more taunts, more abilities, all good things. All good things in Scribble's mind. Okay, cool. Let's keep it going. Oh, should we extort? Yeah, I think we will extort because we're missing some over here. Wonderful. Again, I'm not going to use the burning just yet because I don't want to defeat enemies. Let's still get the stuns going though. I don't want to use that AoE from our Maggie. You can see how when the enemy is all fully extorted up, we get quite a lot more turns than they do. Okay, we defeated an enemy. Okay, so you can see now that Dooku has actually got rid of his hesitation and he's got clarity now. So when we use the second special over here from Newt Gunray, we will actually call Dooku to assist. So that is some attacks out of turn. In fact, it's 2 attacks out of turn there. Right, okay, let's see if we can just control a little bit. That would be nice. Come on, please let me dispel. Wonderful. Alright, it's looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty good. I'm not going to use any specials just yet from our boy Django. It's as much as I would like to. As much as I would like to. Yeah, I could probably use that here. Wonderful, lots of mass assists, and we can just immediately get the revive off. Welcome back, good sir. Now, I'm not going to use the specials from Dooku to stun anymore, because I kind of want them to attack out of turn so that we can counter-attack just a little. I'm going to send a rocket over to Zori. Let's put that tank tech back on Maggie. Wonderful, and let's roll it up with our good boy Sniper Droid. Again, not going to attack out of turn. Let's see if... Oh, it's a shame we didn't get the assist there. Now, we can continue to use the Motivate special from Newt Gunray. We've got clarity on 3 characters now, so we should have 3 characters attacking out of turn, and what will attack out of turn again, simply because he has got clarity and he's using a special on a target that's got attack. So it's all very well and good here. Lots of attacks out of turn is what we're looking for. It's absolutely wonderful. Now, I definitely don't want to kill Zori, because Zori can absolutely heal. Second special from Dooku just to get that riposte up is nice. And let's just spread some of that damage around a little bit. Again, don't want to defeat enemies. You want to try and drag out this battle as long as possible. Attacks out of turn there from Dooku. Wonderful. And they defeated our Maggie again, but it's not really a big deal. You've seen how frequently we can just loop back round and get that revive going. Attacks out of turn. Wonderful. Revive Maggie. Wonderful. Oh! We had some dots, apparently, on the enemy there. Great. Great stuff. Yeah, let's do a mass assist over here. Call in the attacks out of turn. Attacks out of turn. That's perfect. Exactly what we want to have happen here. I'll put that tank tech back on Maggie once again. And this is basically how we do it. Attacks out of turn there once again. Absolutely wonderful. I don't want to risk a rocket. Alrighty. I'll use Extortion here and get an additional attack out of turn from Wat Tambor. And that's kind of the nuts and bolts of it. Now, you really don't have to do it this way, guys. You do not have to do it this way at all. There is a much easier way of getting the attacks out of turn. I just wanted to show you a team that can get all of it done in one battle, essentially. You just have to play your cards right, survive a little bit, and not try to defeat the enemy too quickly. Okay? There's all those attacks out of turn. I definitely feel pretty confident at this point that We've got all the attacks out of turn that we need, but, you know, one more motivate from our good boy Newt Gunray should see us off. And let's see if we can get another one there. And no, I won't do that just yet. Yeah, let's finish him off with that. So that will give you full team of Separatists. It'll also give you attacks out of turn. Now, I do firmly believe that Trench will be a better team to do that with. Still using Newt, still using what? Still using the same sort of comp. Okay, moving on. Let's think about attacks out of turn and what's the easier way of getting it done. So, a Ghast 5-0 first team is how we're going to get these counter attacks. Ghast 5-0 first has got 100% counter chance, which is just, you know, exactly what the Doctor ordered, really. So the only downside can be is if they stun you, which they have got a lot of stuns, which is a little bit irritating. You want to save that first form up from the enemy Rex, from your ally Rex as well. Now we could cleanse these. They will counterattack us, which will likely go ahead and trigger sacrifice. Not actually a bad thing, because it means we get loads of really good stats on our clones, which is just fabulous. Okay, Gas is standing up once again. Let's see if we can get the days out. We got days on a couple of characters, which is nice. Let's look to try and cleanse off where we can. And look at the counterattacks coming out of Gas. He will be our main man for counterattacks right about now. You want to put that turret back over on Rex when we can, so that Rex will have that turret dispel when we need him to. We want to try and get right back round to a form up. Now you want to save that form up, that first special from Rex, for when Gas is sat down, okay? Because you want to be able to stand up as quickly as possible with Gas right afterwards, okay? Now, you can use the aerial advantage to kill out units, but really you want to make sure that you hold off just a little bit so that we can build up those counterattacks, right? So form up when Gas is sitting. That will make him stand up that much quicker. There we go. Gas is back. And you see how he's lost hesitation immediately? The other thing about a Gas team is every single time he does a basic, he does another attack, okay? Every time he does an attack, he does another attack. And that counts as an attack out of turn. So easily get those attacks out of turn done. Now, if you are worried about any individual unit, it's probably going to be Bag Bro Finn, okay? So if you want to, just yeet out Bag Bro Finn, and that makes the battle a whole lot easier, drops off their DPS massively, stops them being able to force taunts and stuff like that. So we can just basic over here, and boom, attacks out of turn. Gas is going to counterattack, attacks out of turn. Isn't it wonderful? Get rid of some of their buffs just a little bit. Unfortunately, oh, I accidentally used form up there. Shouldn't have used form up there. Apologies. Just basic, and attacks out of turn. Isn't it wonderful? Attacks out of turn. Isn't it wonderful? So yeah, a Gas 5-0 first team is a really, really easy way of getting this done. Now we could... oh, we've dropped down to the ground again. Yeah, let's cleanse off that damage immunity just for a little bit. We could get rid of more characters, but again, we just kind of want to get those attacks out of turn done, so let's not go too hasty on it. Once again, Gas is stood up. I'll do a nice little AoE here. More attacks out of turn, more counterattacks, more counterattacks. See how easy this is with the Gas 5-0 first team? I do actually recommend using that AoE at the start from Echo just to trigger the sacrifice on your 5s. It just gives your clones so much additional stats, so much additional speed, most importantly, so that we should be able to chew through. I'm just spreading the damage a little bit here, seeing how we can drag out the battle just to get more attacks out of turn, should we choose. Very, very easily done. Very, very easily done, I feel. And then we'll form up just to help our Gas stand up again. We'll throw out some grenades. I think it's quite clear to see that we've probably got our 20 attacks out of turn already. So we might just finish this off now. We'll go ahead and do boop and attack out of turn. And drop it, drop it, drop it. Attacks out of turn. Isn't it wonderful? We'll just yeet people out and put this on full auto now. Easy, easy money with a gas team over here. I don't think there is actually an easier team. Now, obviously, you'll want to have some good modding and some decent relic levels on your gas team. Typically, with a gas team, you want to try and maximize that protection on gas. I usually have him at about 10k offense and about 140k-ish protection. There or thereabouts. 260 speed. You don't need loads of speed on your General Skywalker. Good business. Now, I did, of course, mention you do need to do a marquee battle with Omega. I'm just going to go and take in General Kenobi, General Master Kenobi, because that's just the easiest way of getting it done. Just hit auto. You don't have to worry about it surviving. Like I said, mine is 5 stars. I didn't go crazy whaling on this build because, as you know, I am not whaling in the game at the moment because I'm paying for IVF treatment for me and Mrs. Scribbles. Please give the video a like and a little comment to wish us luck in our journey, because we would need and take every little bit of help that we can when it comes to being successful in hopefully having a little baby Scribs. Appreciate your help, tribe. So yeah, this isn't a guide about how to do this. Just take your best team in and throw Omega in there in the middle. This is more just a reminder, guys. Make sure you get your marquee event done, because that is just free episode points to help you develop along that episode track. And that's going to about do it for today's episode of Galactically Challenged with your boy Scribe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below to tell me which teams you used so I can expand my knowledge further and help future viewers. Wonderful. I'll see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.